Okay, guys. This is part two of the calculator features. Now we're going to find the X-intercept, okay, or both of the X-intercepts. Okay, we're going to skip over the X-symmetry since you don't really find that in the calculator. We're not going to do that as part of the calculator. Okay, but we will do the X-intercepts right now. So working off the same problem. 2x squared plus 11x plus 10. Okay, should put that in the calculator under y equals. Remember, y equals is on the top left. When you plug it in, the x is next to the green button. Okay, and then the squared is 3 down from the green button. So 2x squared plus 11x plus 10. Once you have that graph, remember, it looks like this. Okay, now we want to find the x-intercepts. Okay, sometimes x-intercepts are called zeros. Okay, that's why you'll see that in the page on the paper, right? Zeros, because the calculator labels them as zeros. That's why we're teaching you that as well. Okay, so you go to the same menu as you did when you find the vertex. Okay, so second trace, which is next to the graph button, you get this menu. All right, remember, you will not see vertex, so you get the minimum max, and you will not see x-intercepts in this menu. Okay, you will see 0, and that's what we need to find. So go down to arrow 2, or number 2. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing as we did with the vertex. We need to put the boundaries around the x-intercepts, so the calculator can only needs to search in those boundaries. Okay, so follow what the calculator says. It says go left bound. So we're going to do this one first. Okay, so I'm going to go left. Okay, so that is far enough left. Remember, okay, we're not going up and down. We're going left and right. Okay, I know it looks like it is going up and down, but it is really going left and right. Okay, that's what we have to think about it. We have to think about going left and right along this line. Okay, so when you hit enter and that dotted line shows up, if that dotted line is left of where the x-intercept is, you know you're doing it correctly. If it's not, then you have to start over. Okay, now we want to go right bound. So I'm going to go to the right of it. Okay, so now I think that's right. I'm going to hit enter, and now I know it's right because that line is to the right of the x-intercept. Okay, you will know you did it right when both of these dotted lines enclose or trap the x-intercept in between them. Okay, the calculator is going to only search in between those two lines for an x-intercept. All right. If that x-intercept is not in between those two lines, you'll get an error and have to start over. Okay, so now it just says hit guess and enter, and that's my first x-intercept. Remember, it is both of these numbers. So negative 4.35, comma 0. Okay, remember x-intercepts always have a y value of 0. All right, so on your page, the first one is negative 4.35. Sorry for my bad handwriting. It's hard to do this on the computer. Comma 0. Okay. Now we got to find the other one. Do the same exact steps. Okay. And remember, if you forget this, you can use your little cheat sheet that's posted on Google Classroom, finding the key parts of the parabola. So put a second trace again. We want to find the other x-intercepts. So we'll go down to 0. And now, instead of the one where the cursor is on, we want to find this one. So I'm going to go to the left of it. Okay. So right now I'm left. Okay. When I hit enter, that line shows up, and I know that that line is left of the x-intercept. Okay. Now I need to go to the right. So that's pretty far right. So once I hit that line, I know that that line is to the right of the x-intercept. Okay. Remember, the x-intercept needs to be in between those two lines, or else you'll get an error and you have to start over. Okay. So then hit guess, and hit enter, and then it'll give it to you. So remember, it's both of these numbers, negative 1.14, comma 0. Okay. So we go back to our page and write it, negative 1.14, 0.14, comma, 0. Okay? That's how you find the x-intercepts. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right, thanks.